So to recap, you guys have walked it. You finally made it to Harborview. You found Alara, dropped off the water from the water skin to her to start her research on developing an antidote and figuring out what the disease is that has plagued Ginsu. Uh, Fen, while sick, hopped into the fountain in the middle of town and potentially contaminated the water.
Yeah.
When you checked, it looked fine, so it's all good. Um, then you went to two stores. The first one was Vada and Kamol's potions, where you broke a special potion on the floor. Your dog tried to catch it, and then you tried to walk out without paying for it, and then were forced to pay for it. And then you went to Ebode and Akos's Hallbergs, where
Stop right there.
uh huh.
I wasn't trying to walk out not paying for it. I was trying to do the right thing. Right. I
Didn't
think
you
we
end up
all
paying
know
for it,
who it
though?
was. Yeah, I ended up paying for it,
That's fine.
and then it got worse
It did
for
get
me and
worse.
my dog for
Well,
no good reason.
you were the one who was talking back to the shopkeeper, so she's
I was talking what?
you were talking back to the shopkeeper. You were talking shit as you were trying to walk out, which is why she held your dog.
I gave her my book.
No, I didn't.
You did.
You did trade your book. That is correct. You traded the Sentinel's Watch.
Mm-hmm.
And as you passed it across to the shopkeeper, it started out with this little faint bluish white glow to it, which faded as it left your party.
Yep.
Then you went
Really?
to the Hallberg store. Nobody got any weapons, but you did find a really cool trident uh, that you said you wanted to come back for, Luke Dash. Um, and then as you guys went back to the center of town, uh, you went your separate ways trying to figure out what to do in the meantime while Alara comes up with and researches this disease. So we have Fen heading towards her temple. We have Brood heading to Mugabe's. We have Atir heading back to the shops. And we have Lugdash, Hypes, and Demi heading up to the castle. And there's still been no sign of Mr. McChungus since you have entered the town. So who wants anybody dying to go first? Is anybody?
Question:
Uh-huh.
Was I cured?
You were cured, yes.
Okay, cool.
You can start with somebody else because we're waiting on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think I'm in the party with Demi as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna chill until she shows back up, because she's the leader in that situation.
All right, Brood, you are up first, thanks to the dice.
Perfect.
The power of the dice.
I'm going to the bar, baby.
Power of the dice. So as you head over to Mugabe's, you see this big old sign in this bright red lettering that says Mugabe's, and it's got a picture of a bull drinking like a martini on the side of it.
Oh, beautiful.
And it's about dinner time. It's very busy in there. All of the tables are full. The bar is pretty full. There's a line out the front. All the seats on the outside are kind of full of people sitting, chatting, drinking. What do you
Let's
want to do?
let's get a drink, baby, for the bar.
Up to the bar. So you head up to the bar. You see this bartender and this short little young dwarven woman. This really short, like buzzed on one side, blonde hair. She looks at you and she goes, "What can I get for you?"
I'll take your strongest beer.
She kind of gives you a look up and down. She says, "Uh huh,
I thought he
right."
just like a 7
She just turns around, pours you out a beer, 2 silver.
I don't pay yet. Don't you know who I am?
It's 2 silver. No, I don't know who you are. Sir?
I used to play concerts here all the time.
Well, the
I would
guys,
like.
the guys who are you supposed to play tonight? Because the guys who are supposed to play tonight aren't showing up.
Oh, they're not showing up. If I tell you what, if you like my song, I don't pay for my drinks tonight.
Deal. We need some kind of entertainment in here, some background music.
Perfect.
What did you say
And I
your
would
name was again? You've been here before, played for us. She grabs a pen.
Brood Crew.
Brood Crew. Okay, I'll look through. Go get set up. She turns around and goes over into the back.
I would like to go up to the stage.
Okay.
How many people are in here?
It is full.
It's full.
It is full. There is at least 75 people in this bar. It's not very big, so it's a very tightly packed 75.
Is there anyone I would be interested in talking to?
Make a perception check.
19 plus 2. 21. 21.
21. So yeah, as with just a nice little like quick glance around, you see there's a bunch of gorgeous people here. A couple of them are sitting at tables just with the women. Looks like it's a girls' night out. A couple of them are with dudes that you think you could probably take. And as you're glancing across, you see this one girl. She's got this ice white hair and these deep blue eyes. She's wearing this purple robe. She kind of looks up at you and gives you a wink. And as you continue scanning, you said you rolled a 21?
Mm-hmm.
As you continue scanning, in the back corner of the room, you see these warm-skinned, dark brown hair with these real high cheekbones that she's kind of looking around. It's very familiar to you.
By golly, that could be her. I would like to slowly make my way towards her and kind of watch her, but also to see if I can like catch a better glimpse to see if it is shit, Selena. So I'm like slowly walking.
Okay, so
towards
you're
her.
leaving the stage.
Yeah, like I just kind of like set my loot down.
Like you're still prepping. Okay.
Yeah, but I also have my drink still.
Okay. So as you start walking towards the bar, or around the restaurant, you kind of look like you're trying to finalize like the beginning of your performance. And as you get about halfway across the floor in between a couple tables, just as you think you're about to make out who it is, that girl with the white hair pulls you down and says, "Play me a song, big boy."
Sorry, miss. I will in a minute. And I like to push her away.
Okay. she recoils because I mean she just wanted you to play her a song, and she spills a drink on the floor. But you finally do get close enough. And are you trying to be seen?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get close enough, it is Salona sitting there. And she is talking, sitting across from what looks to be a very large human being.
Human, huh?
With very, very short black hair.
Sorry, Eminem just came on my Spotify. I gotta change it to something else. It's really not setting the mood right now. It's really just literally Crack a Bottle just came on. I cannot listen to that song right now.
So that's your performance check, and you can roll it with disadvantage.
That was probably the worst timing. Just, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome.
Wow. Okay.
Do you go up to her?
Yeah. Hey, Salona,
Brood?
what are you doing here?
What are you
No,
doing
you
here?
first.
No.
No, I asked you first. Come on, what are you doing here?
I'm I'm on a date. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just doing a show, another show, saving the world. This is your classic stuff.
Oh, okay. Saving the world? What do you mean? You Is that the name of
Uh,
this tour? Is that
I don't want to. We'll talk. We can catch up later. I'll let you finish on your date. I don't want to pry you too much.
as as you're talking, this dude looks like he's very upset that you are interrupting him.
Is he bigger than me?
Make a perception check.
Come on, it's for love, baby. It's for love. 10. Oh, wait, +2, 12.
He's got a big coat on. You don't know.
He's got a big coat on.
He's got a big coat on. You can't tell if it's all muscle underneath there, if he's wearing two coats, or if it's just a big puffy coat. It's no.
I'm sure he's a great guy. Um, you sir, hey, have a good enjoy the show, okay? Because I'm about to go perform, and I'm gonna walk back up to the stage to finish setting up.
Do you take a look back?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. As you walk away, like she just kind of is like, hey, okay, bye. As you walk away, he immediately like starts peering at her and trying to figure out. Looks like he's trying to discern who you are and what's going on.
Well, I would like to do my show.
Okay, make a performance check and sing me a song.
This guy's gonna make me sing when Vexera doesn't work anymore. Okay, I can do this. I can. 13, 7, 20. Banger. And I can do this. Hang on, let me get my song pulled. I wasn't prepared to perform.
Oh.
You're the fucking icon. You should always be ready.
The icon.
Yeah, that is true.
So as you're getting up and getting ready, the dwarven woman who was the bartender kind of like grabs one of those handmade cartoon megaphones, right? It's just a piece of paper, basically glorified piece of wood. Screams, "Hey, we got someone to play tonight. Give it up for Dude Plude." And she sets it down, whatever. Sets it down and turns around and goes back to serving drinks.
Okay, this. I just gotta set up the
Do I need to unmute the bot?
No, the bot I don't think works anymore.
Sing me a song, Brood.
Hang on. I'm about to go live. Right here. So tap into the stream if you see it to get the full experience. Closing time. Open up your doors and let the world into the world. Closing time. Of the crowd and let me look out the girl. Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You have to go home, but you can't stay here. I'm slamming my loot. No, I want to take me home. Making eye contact with Salona. Just want to take me home. I know who I want
She's
to
not looking
take
at you,
you
but
home.
that girl with the white hair is just death staring past all of her friends, straight at you.
Okay, so let's pretend because that's a 4-minute song. Um, so I finished closing time. It's perfect.
You got a good amount of applause. People liked it. You
People love that song. Fans go nuts.
people do love that song, and people start throwing coins at you, and you get on the ground 8 gold, 6 silver,
Nice.
and 6 copper pieces.
8 gold, 6 silver. Was that SP?
Mm-hmm.
And how many copper pieces?
6.
Oh, 6 of each. 6 silver, 6 copper.
Yep.
Sick.
As
Okay.
people, as you've got your loot case out and people are dropping it in, we'll say that was
Yeah.
the first half of your set.
Perfect. So I finished my drink. Is she looking at me now?
Solana,
Yeah.
she's not.
She's still on her date.
She's not looking at you. She is. Her date. You see, the guy is not sitting at the table anymore. But she
Perfect.
is
I
still
go to the
sitting.
bar. Let me go back to the bar. Talk to the bartender really quick.
Yeah,
Uh,
hello.
Hey,
That's a good first set. Nice job.
thanks. Do you think I could get two beers this time?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. I grab the beers and I start walking to Salona's table
Okay.
because the guy's not there anymore. And I set down a beer for her. Hey, how'd you like that set?
It was pretty good.
Thanks.
It
I
was
I
really
wrote
good.
that one myself.
Thanks.
It's an original.
It's,
It's called Closing Time.
yeah, I've never heard that. Why didn't you play that before?
Well,
When
I wrote it for you after you left.
for for me,
Yeah, I miss you.
Brood, don't do this.
No, okay, you're right. You're right. Listen, do you want to get out of here?
Brood,
Like the city? Because here's the thing. Have you been drinking the water?
Brood, that's all I've been drinking.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Um, Listen, I'm gonna need you to come with me and meet a friend of mine because
I, mm,
listen,
no,
there
I don't think we should do this, Brood.
there's a problem going on in the city, and I just need to look out for you. That's all. Okay, I promise I'm not. This is not some long convoluted ploy to win you back and make you like me again. I just think I just want to help you.
Brood, I don't need your help. We've done this.
Listen, okay, and I lean in. The water supply in this city is compromised. I don't have that much time to explain because it's kind of a long story, but
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage because she knows you, and she also doesn't think that your intentions are
17.
pure. With disadvantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 17 and then I rolled a 10 and I have +7, so I'm very charismatic.
What do you mean compromised, Brood?
I have a group of friends. One of them is this poisonous frog, and she might have poisoned the water supply in the city. And
You mean
but she
somebody
knows
poisoned the
she.
water hole?
Wait, what?
Sorry. Somebody poisoned the water hole.
Yeah, she she can heal you. We just have to go see her. She's right around the corner. It won't take long.
Brood, I can't go with you.
Why?
And she pushes her beer away from her towards you. And you see that she has not had. All she has in front of her are waters. Brood, I can't.
Oh, is this? Are you wifed up or something?
I'm
Can you not be seen with me? What's the deal?
Brood, I'm pregnant.
Okay, so that's like even more of a reason to go with me because you're very sick and you could carry this to whoever's that is. I don't even want to go into that right now.
What? I think I'll be fine. When
No,
did the water get contaminated?
Solana, you know me, right? You know me better than anyone knows me. So you know that I'm being genuine when I'm saying that you need to get healed. The water got contaminated earlier today. I watched it happen. If you go out to the fountain, there's guards surrounding it right now. Okay. They are protecting people because there were kids that were going to play in the fountain. If you go out there and look, you'll see I'm not BSing you.
Brood, that's just a water fountain.
No, but look, are the guards still there?
She looks out the window. I mean, they're still there, yeah.
See, they don't normally stand there because they're stopping people from going in the water.
But Brood, that's just the water fountain. That's not like a main source of water for the whole town. It's a water fountain.
No, it's all connected, isn't it?
You're a
Isn't it?
musician, Brood, not an engineer.
I am not just a musician. Okay, I am a literal icon. Okay, you know I don't like it when you say that. All right, fine. If you don't want to go with me, see what happens because it's not going to be pretty, and then you're going to regret it. And
Brood,
you want to go down that road? Fine,
why are you doing this?
because I care about you. Okay, you're the only friend I've had growing up, and I don't actually know anyone else besides these random hooligans who I've been running around with for the past 4 days or however long we've been in this universe. And
It's been
we've seen
like 2 or 3 weeks.
right. My parents are insane and very sick and they just left and I've got no one else. So
I mean, you've been
that's
running
why.
around with random friends and
I don't know if I could call them friends.
girls
Okay, they're just people.
every night since I've ever met you.
Look, I know my past was my past, but I haven't been the same since you left.
She's not into you, bro.
I I don't I just don't think that I can believe that you just all of a sudden have changed.
What do I have to do to prove it to you?
As this is happening, the dude starts coming back. You don't have to do anything to prove it to me. You need to find yourself, Brood. Find who you really are. He stands up behind you, and now that he's standing up, he is way bigger than you. He looks down over you, over your shoulder. Can I help you?
Yes. Could you?
Is this guy bothering you? No, he's fine. He's a childhood friend of mine. It's just a little. He's just been a little crazy these past few months.
I would like to stand up to him, toe to toe, and say,
You are here.
yeah, I'd want to. I'm like looking at his belly, but looking up. Um, I don't know what's my line. What do I say to this guy? I think I'm done here, and I get up from the seat so he can sit down and take his spot back.
Yeah, I think you are done here. And he pushes you out of the way. As you try and like get up and move out of the way, he takes you and throws you down across the bar.
Okay. Ouch. Uh, Solona, is this your baby daddy? Is this the guy?
He's been there when I've needed him, and he hasn't run away from me. He's there to protect me. Something you were never able to do.
Is that what you need? Okay, I see how it is. Well, here's the thing. He's clearly very aggressive and very physical. Has he ever
I
hurt you?
told you to leave.
Has he ever hurt you? Listen, buddy,
Rude, you need to go.
you don't gotta treat her like that, man.
Do you want to take this outside?
I look at Salona. Is she wanting me to?
She's kind of into it.
Um, I would like to say I'll meet you outside later, but I've got to finish my set, and I'm gonna go back up on stage. Um, and and I'm gonna do comedy this time.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So this so I'm up on stage. Is this thing on? Hello, hey everyone. Uh, so Harborview, huh? Why do they call it a Harborview if the water stinks? Listen, what do you call a caster reincarnated as a canine? Huh? Anyone? A labracadabrador.
You suck.
If we were fighting an undead centaur, would we be beating a dead horse?
You get one chuckle out of some kid in the corner.
Why did a lisping drow bard tell a bad joke? For the loth.
And on that joke, you start getting food thrown at you, and people are very unhappy.
All right.
Do you
I'm
continue
gonna
with
sit.
the comedy set?
No, I'm done.
Play Freebird.
Freebird. I'm gonna go back up to the bar. Are they still on their date?
He is standing at the bottom of the stage for when you get off.
Perfect. I would like to. Okay, I'm not done. I'm not done with my set. Not done with my set. Okay, not done with my set. I am, however, cowering a little bit, so I'm gonna turn around here, and I would like to cast hideous laughter on him if he's on the stage or if he's at the bottom of the stage waiting for me. So I'd like to cast that spell on him.
Is it a save or is it a spell attack?
A creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into a fits of laughter if this spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
How long is the duration?
Up to 1 minute.
Okay, so as you start to cast hideous laughter, you see him kind of sit there and smile. His kind of starts talking to himself.
Right after I do that, I turn around and I say, what do you call a caster who makes condiments? A sorcerer.
and he hears saucer and loses it, full blown on the floor, laughing, rolling around.
Perfect. I would like to then go. Dude, what is Salona's reaction to him laughing?
Make a perception check.
Just hope it's like embarrassing for him. That's all. 16. No, 18.
She looks puzzled.
No,
Like,
no, not 18. 13.
oh,
Sorry.
she kind of looks like this. You can't really quite read her face. Can't tell if it's disgust or embarrassment or bewilderment or what.
Okay. Uh. Okay. I'm gonna just tell another joke. Um. How did the druid defend himself? With a good barrier.
He's rolling on the ground screaming barrier. You start to get the room starts to come back to you a little bit. It's
All right.
you're starting to get some chuckles out of the crowd now.
Perfect. I think I'm gonna conclude my set there. Thank you, everyone. Don't remember tip your waitresses. Don't drink the water. Okay. And I'd like to go back to Salona and say, I'm sorry for bothering you on your date. Have a good night. And walk to the other rooms at the inn tavern.
It just looks
Right,
like
'cause
the
it's-
bathrooms in the kitchen.
I thought we were going to bed. I'm gonna go up front. Then maybe smoke my pipe.
Okay, so you go back out front and start to smoke your pipe.
Yeah.
Make a perception check for me, please.
3.
Okay.
I'm staring at the wall.
Does a 25 hit you?
What's based on my armor class?
Yeah.
Yeah, 25 definitely hits me.
Okay, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as out of nowhere a punch comes clear across your
Whoa.
face. I'm sorry, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Ouchie, that's half my health.
Yep.
Ouchie.
And as you turn and look up,
Shit.
there's this gigantic human standing there.
That's the guy, isn't it? Bastard.
I told you to get out.
I am literally out.
And I told you we were going to take this outside, and you're just sitting out here waiting.
Yeah, because you know what? Let's talk for a minute.
Okay.
How do you know her?
That's none of your business.
Listen, you got to be careful because she will kill you. Okay? She's crazy. She's knockout crazy. Craziest woman of my life. Crazier than my mom. Can't even go into that right now.
Make,
And-
make a deception check. Crazier than your mom.
19.
Kind of looks at you.
I'm like, dude, you're gonna want to stay away from her.
I can do that. Nice.
You can a guy like you, look at him, and I'm he's a handsome guy, and I'm pointing that out to him. You got arms like that. Listen, I can introduce you to a handful of people Okay, not that I'm not bragging like a lot, but I mean, there's a couple people I think would might be good for someone like you. And I can introduce you for them, but I grew up with her, man, and someone with her, you're gonna want to stay away. Her and I, we just had some beef. That's all that was. It was nothing. It was nothing. There's nothing between us.
Yeah, but
Mm-mm.
see, I've been seeing her for almost a year now. I've heard
That's how she does it.
all about you.
No, no, you haven't.
I definitely have.
No, You must be thinking of because there's another guy too, Crude Brew, who looks just like me. No, I'm sorry. He's also a bride. He doesn't look like me, but I'm handsome. He's not. Uh, that's who you're probably thinking of. Yeah, all right. We get that a lot. He's my kind of like a twin, but not.
As you are sitting here making up more excuses, I need you to make a perception check, please.
20, nat 20. What do I see, boss? What do I see?
Roll another d20. Well, no. Okay, so you see it happen. That's all. That's all that this means is you see it happening. So as you're sitting there making up excuses for another crew that is this guy that's been hitting on Salona, you see him kind of loosen up his shoulders as he cocks back and swings full blown haymaker right into your chin. And that's the last thing that you see as your world goes dark.
Shit. Do I take another 6 points?
You can heal. It's fine. Just
Okay.
heal fully. But your world, it is dark, and with that, we will move on to the next person.
Okay. I will write that down.
Anybody want to go next, or shall we let the dice decide?
You fucking let the dice decide.
Okay. The dice decided Fen, so.
Okay, cool. Yay. Y'all have to excuse me, because this fool doesn't think I need to listen to D&D and has been squeaking in my ear for the entire time we've been on call so far. So
That's okay. So you head to the temple for the Fate Weaver. So as you get to it, it's this very dark stone masonry building. It is not very big. You would think a temple would be kind of like a grand thing, but this is kind of almost like boxy and square, and while the outside looks very polished and refined, it kind of gives off this dark aura of, unless you're purposefully going in here, like you wouldn't, it's not a very welcoming feel. There's a lot of like dark shrubbery, and the trees hang out over top and kind of cloud the sun, so it feels very ominous to even just walk up to the presence of this temple. And as you walk up, the doors are shut. There are two relatively small compared to the outside of the building, dark oaken doors.
would I be familiar with any particular like greeting that is unique to the followers of my faith?
No. There's nothing. There's not like a secret code to get in or anything like that.
So I would probably go up and I am pretty unbothered by the general ominous feel of the building, and I would just go up and knock on the door and try my hand at opening it to see if it was locked or not. Definitely not. That's a bad choice.
So it is locked, but as you knock, you hear the locks from the inside. and as the door opens, you see standing opposite of you in this black robe, hood over top of their face so you can't see them, another figure that stands about the same height as you. And it looks at you and says, in Grung, "We've been expecting you."
Uh, um. Oh. Okay.
"She wants to talk to you." And they step outside of the doorway off to the side.
I just walk in. No questions.
As you walk in, the door shuts behind you. All the locks go back on. And you enter the temple, and it is essentially, at this portion of it, just a... It reminds you a whole lot of the temple you just came from in Ginsu, where it's... You walk in and there's just seating for people. But here, instead of people sitting, the entire aisleway is lined in these black-robed figures of varying heights. You cannot see their faces. You cannot see any features about them, just black robes. And at the far side of the temple, you see what you know as the Fate Weaver's Pool. And above it, there is a singular raven carved out of the rock of the wall, coming out over top.
Can I like briefly kind of walk around the temple and look at if there's any texts that I might not have read before, or any artifacts that might be interesting, or kind of like pique my interest?
This There's nothing in this room immediately. You do see a door on the backside, but you do not see a way to get to it without crossing this lining of people that seem to have created an aisleway from you to the fountain and the raven statue in the front of the temple. Or I guess it would be at the back of the temple.
Um, I would probably want to walk over to the pool, um, and just kind of observe the pool for a little while, and um, probably have like meditate in just the presence of my deity and the whole um the vibe and the reflections in the water, and just kind of take a moment to soak it all in, since it's been a long time since I have relatively long time for her since she has been in a Fate Weaver temple.
Okay, so as you're sitting there meditating, it takes about an hour for you to kind of feel anything other than your own thoughts, and to kind of get out of that headspace that is just your own head. And as you do, as you kind of regress back within yourself, you hear this voice coming from seemingly nowhere that says, "Come, my child, join me." And you look
You'll-
up, and
You'll float too.
there are red drops dripping off of the raven into the fountain.
Okay. I am just gonna slowly step into the pool with I'm just gonna step into the pool. I'm not gonna submerge myself or anything. I'm just gonna slowly stand in the pool and kind of put my um take my leather gloves off, and I'm gonna put them into my pack so that I don't get them wet and ruin them. And then I'll just stick both of my hands kind of on the top of the water.
Okay, as you do, the water starts running up your arms and thickening, almost as if to go from a viscous water into like a slimy, like a kid slime kind of texture as it recedes out of the water and goes up to your elbows at this point. You can feel it starting to pull you into the water and down.
I let it.
So as the water comes up a little higher, it gets up to your shoulders, and then you slowly start getting pulled and sucked under. You take one final breath, close your eyes, and get pulled under, and you hear, "Open your eyes. You can join me on this journey. It is safe here, my child." And as you open your eyes underneath the water, you get this feeling that you can just breathe under the water. I mean, you're a frog. You're allowed to breathe under the water, but you're not breathing through your gills. You are breathing air as if you were above the pool. And you look around you, and you're not in this tiny pool anymore. You are in this open, vast expanse of red around you, floating. Is Luna outside? Yeah. As you're in this open, vast expanse of red, you see these ravens flutter by. One from behind you, one towards you. And you see this black presence in the form of this long, kind of stringy, bird-like human in front of you with a void for a face and these piercing white, no irises, just the whites of the eyes, standing there kind of floating in this space in front of you. "You've come a long way, my child. What is it you seek to find here?"
I want to be accepted back into my people, and I can't do that if I'm not if I'm not if I'm not accepted into a caste, and I don't think they like me. And so I need your help to find my way back home to my people.
Your people.
As I'm talking about that, I mean kind of like my spiritual, mental, emotional home. Like I know physically where they are.
Yeah. Your people have not forgotten you, although they do not accept you. You need to show them that you are more than what you appear to be. These new friends will help you, but you must protect them. Some of them will stand in your way, and you will have to choose your new friends or your family. I cannot choose for you, but what you seek, others also seek. You need to make the sacrifice. And as you look behind her, you see a battlefield of just grungs laid out in front of you, slain in what appears to be your village. Just a vision of your village. All of your old.
Immediately just she's immediately distraught, like visibly distraught.
Just looks like someone has laid waste to it. There are other forces at play, my child. Stay true to me. You need to help the Sentinel.
How do I do that?
She starts to fade away from you. And
Please give me answers, please. It's not. I need more. I can't do it by myself. I don't know what I'm doing.
As her essence in front of you starts to kind of slowly fade. A bird flies right through it. She scatters, and you are thrown out of the pool, lying on your back in the temple floor.
Am I like sputtering up water or anything?
Nope. You're a little bit wet. Looks like you're dripping blood, but you're not sure quite what it is. Was she outside? Um, and as you are thrown out, you see you kind of lay there to kind of process everything that happened just now. And one of the robed figures walks up to you with a vial in his hands and says, "Drink, sister."
I'll take it from him and briefly inspect it before drinking it.
Make a medicine or perception check. Or make a medicine or a religion check.
17.
Despite all of your knowledge of medicine and your religion, you are not quite sure what it is that they are handing you. You still take a drink?
Yep, they are followers of my faith. I just have an innate sense of trust in them.
As you take a drink, you feel this fire inside of you burning. It starts out just in your stomach, and then it quickly dissipates. But then all of your extremities feel that same intense burning sensation. And then it becomes agony and painful, and you are lying there writhing on the floor. And then you feel more at peace as it subsides. You feel more at peace than you have ever felt, and your emotions have been so calmed that you are no longer distraught by the visions that you saw, but now you can sit there and begin to process what you have been told and what you have seen in the pool of the Fate Weaver. And as you look up at the statue where it was once dripping down, you see the reverse happening and the red water going back up into the statue, coming out from the pool, a drip at a time. The acolytes come up to you after your episode on the floor, and you're breathing heavily and regathering yourself. They get up to you and they say, "Come, sister. The Fate Weaver has spoken." And they start to lead you out of the temple.
Okay, I just go with them, just kind of lost in my own thoughts.
As you are being led out the door, they're unlocking it. As you start to walk out, you do look down to put your gloves back on, and you look, and as you look at your hands to put your gloves back on, you do notice that you've got this cyan essence about you now. You're no longer this forest green frog, but in fact you're starting to see some like blue in your extremities that's starting to run up into your arm.
I stop putting my gloves on and stop walking and just kind of halt in my tracks. Whether I'm out the door or not, I don't know if I am. Am I still in the temple?
You're at the
Like at the threshold?
yes, thank you, that's the word.
Yeah.
The threshold of the
Yeah, I just kind of stop in my tracks and stare and kind of I'm like, Like I'm just so fixated on my hand, I'm not at all paying attention to the people trying to like usher me out of the temple.
You feel the door hit you as you're standing in the threshold. Bonk. Kind of pushes you out the last like foot or so. The door's locked behind you. And you look up and the sun is not where you thought it would be after what you considered to be an hour.
How long does it seem like it has been?
Make a survival check. See if you can discern where the sun is in the sky.
18.
Looks like it's on the other side of the sky from where you went into the temple. You would guess that it's probably early morning now. And with that, we will go to. Oh,
So,
shit.
so sorry, real quick. So it's now the next morning for me.
It is now the next morning for you, yes.
Okay. Did I get any sort of rest from that?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It was not very restful for you.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be. Can I do a quick check around to see if there's anywhere that I can. Actually, would that count as being submerged in water if I was in the pool all night?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna start heading towards the castle that we agreed to meet at tomorrow. Today.
Okay. You want Atir to go next? Okay. Atir, you are up next. And you are heading back to Ibodidakos, correct? Yeah, it's Ibodidakos.
It's Sala, right? God damn, that's loud. The shopkeeper name is Sala, right? I had to check my notes.
What's loud then?
It's just loud from here. I don't know if it's
Yes,
loud.
Sala is the one who owns it, correct?
Is there a volume on these fucking things? Hang on a sec. You're checking, but no, there is not. All right, don't worry about it. I'll suck it up.
This will help. There you go.
All right, that
Just
did
a
help
little
quite a bit. What kind of horses were they? Are they riding horses or draft horses or what?
They were riding horses. They looked like they were not workhorses, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Something you would use, kind of the same horses you were given from Ginsu to get here.
Okay. Real quick, while I'm outside, is that where I would have seen Brood getting knocked out in the street?
That was later in the evening, so you would not have seen that. That
Okay.
was after his first performance, so it was, or it was after his second performance, so it was into the wee hours of the night.
Okay. Okay. Well then, I'm going back into what's that place?
Ibodidakos'.
In Akos? Yes. Talk to Sala.
Okay, say slender female elf standing there, Sala, with her leather armor bound. You see that she's got a bow across her back today. Or now, I guess she would have swapped off her shield for her bow this time. She's in there. It looks like she's polishing up a sword. Oi, hello.
Hey, Sala. I have some equipment for you that I would like to get rid of.
Uh-huh. And you think
outside-
they're just a pawn shop or something?
Can I check your notes? Sorry, not your notes. Your message.
I already sent you one back.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw
Okay.
it.
Okay. So
You think I just buy random things from random people in here? You guys tried to break or no, you guys didn't try to break anything from here. But like, you guys didn't buy anything. You bought a pair of gloves from me. No, I'm not just gonna buy stuff from you.
Hello. The raging sun rises early in the summer.
Yes, but it's calmer in the winter.
If you go to the west side of the gate, outside, there are 12 horses with tack and saddle. I want you to get rid of them, sell them, and 50% of that needs to go to, hang on,
Hypes Ashen Oak.
no, to Victoria Hillis. She will make the best use of that.
You want me to take them, flip them, and then give half of it to Victoria?
Yes. The other half, you are going to take 20%, and I'm going to take 30.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And
Why are you telling me how to run my business?
well, hang on.
Mom, move Gotham. Apologize. You didn't mean to overstep the boundaries. You just,
Tenebris has me doing other other missions, if you would.
Like what?
There was well, hang on. How do I want to put this?
Is this your first time dealing with with, with us? Like, are you new?
No, I've been doing this for a while. It's just this is a new mission or goal for me. So I'm setting up an outpost, if you would.
Oh, are you the new guy who's supposed to source me some stuff? She kind of puts the sword down and leans up on the counter a little bit.
This is some of those things, and there will be more. There's going to be
and like this.
more set up here in Harborview. This is not going to be the only thing.
Uh-huh.
We're expanding.
Yeah, they told me they were sending me someone I could fence some stuff off of. You brought me a dozen horses?
With tack and saddles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, look, I can get like 1,000 gold for those horses. I'm not about to give Victoria half of that, just so you know.
You're not gonna what?
I'm not giving Victoria half of that, just so you know. I'll pay you 500 down for those horses. I'm gonna turn around and flip them, and I'm gonna charge Victoria for those horses. That's how this is gonna work.
Okay. Works for me.
So, I'll send Butch out back. He'll go get the horses. Let me go. She goes into this side compartment where she takes her hand and puts it up against this wooden chest, and you see it kind of glow green, and then pling, pop open. She grabs a bag out. She starts counting platinum. 13, 14, 15. She pulls out 50 platinum, throws into a bag, slams on the table. She's like, look, you gotta get a little bit better at this. And between you and me, the family's kind of not doing so hot right now. The Ginsu fiasco was a freaking mess, man. I don't know what you know, but those weapons we were supposed to source out of Tarask never made it to us. I heard they got caught up in Bayview or something, and yeah, I've been running lean. I only got the trident, the fishy trident, and this freaking shield sitting here that like it's been slow. So I'll take your horses.
I'll make sure to get some extra equipment to you. I'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
I'm gonna need you to kind of get something for me. I heard that
What do you need?
I heard that there's some rich folk out in Tillicultry that could stand to lose a few things. And there's this big old family in Merc. What's their name? Oh, I gotta think of it. Hold on. It's the ooh, shit. I don't remember what their names are.
Can you it's Till Culture? Tilculture?
Tillicultry, yeah. You know, the big old port town at the end of the peninsula. I don't remember what the name of the family is.
Okay.
Oh, the Hellfires. That's right. It's the Hellfire Mansion. They could stand to lose a few things. They got this between you and me, they got this like magic journal thing. I don't know what it does. I don't know how it works. But like, it's supposed to be really cool. Some like wild rumors have been spread around. And there's also, I don't remember who had it. Oh, that's right. There's this in Merc with the journal people. Uh,
With the what people?
the journal, the magic journal
Okay.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. If you could get that for me, we'll have a nice little working relationship here. But there's this ring on that like this old sorcerer had. He's buried in Merc. If you can get that ring, bring it back to me. That's the kind of shit I'm looking for. Because right now, all I got is this stupid freaking Aquaman trident that lets you talk to fish. And it's kind of shit, and nobody wants to buy it. Had that big dude that was with you, like he almost wanted to buy it, but like nobody wants to buy it.
Okay, so what you're saying is you need, well, you already told me you need more items, but you also need more uh, appealing items, not just more items.
Yeah, we pride ourselves on having cool stuff. Like I've got a bunch of quarter staffs. I've got a bunch of pieces of wood that I've whittled into staves that suckers like that stupid dwarf you were with were gonna try and buy. I mean, there's a bunch of suckers out there, and like I can make an honest living being peddling suckers. But like what I need is I need the ability to keep my shop open for when the real customers come in. You know what I'm saying? Like the upper skirt's got a bunch of money, and those Kroobs are in town too. They got a bunch of money. I need to have shit that they want to buy, especially those Kroob folk. They're like us.
Okay. All right, I have an understanding then.
Yeah, they fucked me out of the last deal that I had.
Okay. Noted. Let me.
I don't think that the family has a real good relationship with some of these people, whether they're I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All I do is I run the shop. But what I can tell you is I used to have a steady supply of things coming into my shop, and then the family got involved with a couple of people that I'm not so sure are the right people, and now I don't have a steady supply of shit coming in anymore. And one of the towns has like disappeared, and the other one's on fire, and like now I don't have stuff anymore. Nor do I have people to sell it to.
Yeah, Harborview. No, that's where we're at right now, right?
That's here. Yep,
This is
this is
Harborview.
Harborview.
Where's the first place we started at?
Bayview. Definitely not confusing.
Right. So, Bayview, I was there
Wait till we get to dock.
in a tavern, and this order of I don't know who basically burned the fucking place down. And I've been with this ragtag group that was in here earlier.
These people
And then
burnt Bayview down. What any kind of defining features? Just a
white cloaks, blue eyes, like I think it was a dragon, something.
sons of
I didn't get
bitches.
I didn't have a good description down. Like I didn't have time to see it or get some of it to bring with me. And then Ginsu was overrun by some sort of fucking plague, and that's why I have my clothes all tattered up from acid.
Some sort of plague, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's like undead. They were coming back to life, and it's very infectious, very contagious.
Hmm. How did it get transmitted? Do you know?
Bites and puke, to my knowledge. There was one person who was sick beforehand, and that we don't know how that person was sick.
Sounds
don't
like
know
a
how that
crazy night
started.
at a frat party.
Yeah.
All right. Those those white cloak people, they they leave anything behind in Bayview?
No, not that I remember.
You know what they're called?
Nope.
Sons
Hang
of
on.
bitches.
I put it in my notes somewhere. I know I did. You know what? I'll get back to you on that.
They weren't supposed to sack the town.
Well, they definitely did. And they fucking burned everything and killed a ton of people.
It's not part of the deal. All right, I'll I'll send word out of what's happened here. I'll talk to Cathan Bex about. I'll see if I can't get him here to kind of help sort some of this shit out.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Um. There's some scattering going on within the family, and I don't like the dealings that we've been doing with some of these people.
What people, so that while we are expanding here, if it can be avoided, it will be.
The well, the Kroobs have this monopoly on distribution out of the mountains from their mining company. So they have the best central way to distribute stuff all over the continent, which is a blessing in a disguise. A blessing and a curse. The problem is they're kind of slimy, and by kind of slimy I mean like they're the worst people, all of them.
We have one of them in our party, and he we know him as the icon around here. That's what he wants to go by. So
Oh, is that fuck up of a kid they got?
yes, yes, it is.
Dude, he sucks. I tried to have him run a courier mission for me a couple years back. I just needed a simple message delivered to Terras Castle. And what do you know? My message didn't get delivered, but I find him drunk at the bar 3 days later, just pissing himself in the corner.
Did she not recognize me?
Well,
No,
that
I-
sounds like him
Definitely sounds
from
like
our limited experience
Yeah.
or limited time with him. I mean, shoot, he was in Ginsu, and we were rescuing his parents, and he just wanted to leave them. Said, "Fuck him," basically.
That sounds like him. Oh, I don't blame him. His parents suck. All
Okay.
right. Take your money. Get out of here. I'll start trying to clean up some of this mess. I'll see if I can't have some of the family reach out to you, figure out what's going on with some of these contracts that we got.
Okay. I appreciate it, and I will. If you want to have a drink at Lugave's, that's where. Real quick, this is just meta. Is that where Brood was
Playing, yes.
performing? Okay. If you want to have a drink or anything at Lugave's, I'll cover you for the night.
Appreciate it, but I'm gonna go take care of these horses now.
All right. Thank you.
As you walk out the door, she flips her sign to close, locks the door, and shuts the lights off and starts heading out back.
Okay. I would also like to go to the Vada and Kabul's.
Okay, the potion shop.
Yep.
Okay. So as you head back in, back to the two-story building, nice stone walls, these tall wooden shelves full of various glass containers, a couple books, some alchemy supplies kind of laying around all over the place. You see the female tiefling who immediately recognizes you and kind of shrugs you off and looks down back at to what she was doing on the counter.
Did you say it was 50 platinum, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
500 gold.
Yep. Okay. What is her name?
Her name
Her
is Vada.
name is known as
Vada. Okay. Vada, there is a book that was traded earlier.
Uh-huh.
The Sentinel's Watch. Can I get that book from you?
What do you want the book for?
It's got sentimental value to one of the members in our party, whether he knows it or not.
She sets her pen down and straightens up a little bit. Sentimental value, huh? Define what sentimental value is there for a book that you are willing to freely give away for a potion.
Well, I didn't say he was a genius by any means. It's it's a way of just how he does things. I think he was going to come back for it later, or at least try to come back and haggle for it. But I want the book. I want it, knowing he's going to want it later.
So this has sentimental value to you now, huh?
A little bit.
Okay.
More of a business transaction, if you would.
And what are you willing to give for this book?
What's the book worth?
You tell me, Mr. Sentimental Value.
One platinum.
The potion you bought for it was 50 gold. That's 5 platinum. I'm not going to give you the book back for anything
Was
less
it?
than
Okay.
that.
50?
But it's got sentimental value, right? So let's say 100 gold.
That's 10 platinum.
Mm-hmm.
8 platinum.
Make a persuasion check, because you were the one that she talked to and did get her potion reimbursed because of it.
$21.
You know what? Because you helped me earlier, I will help you today. 8 platinum. She pulls the book out, and it is a big old dusty tome. You just saw it, you just traveled with it, you do not remember it being this dusty, but it is dusty.
How did this book get so much dust in the limited time that we were gone?
I don't know. Sentimental value, my thoughts be saying. All I
Okay.
did was I threw it into a box next to me.
All right. I'm gonna give her the 8 platinum and take the book and head to Lugaves to get a room for the night.
Okay. You head back to Magave's and you sit down, grab a bite to eat and a drink, which will cost you, 2 silver. And you enjoy some of the music and sounds of Mr. Kroob as he plays you. What'd you play first? Wonderwall?
Closing time.
Closing time. You hear him play Closing Time, you walk in just as the song is ending, and he goes on to his little intermission feud, and you see him, as you're about to get his attention, you see him cut across the bar and ignore this very beautiful lady to go stand and talk to someone who you think he might know, and you kind of get the inkling you shouldn't be interrupting.
Okay. I would like to just pay attention to the rest of the room then.
Okay. It's normal late night bar atmosphere. Just kind of everybody's hanging out. You grab a room for the night. You see Brood leave after his performance and his little comedy spectacle, and he goes and smokes outside. And that's when you decide to go grab a room, which will cost you. I just looked at it. I'll say 5 silver for the night.
Wow, you said 2 earlier.
Well, his food was 2, and now his room is 5.
Just gouging the hell out of him, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
All right. 5 silver, you said?
5 silver for the room, 2 silver for your meal. You got a nice meal. You just got a bunch of money. You figured you'd treat yourself to a little bit of cash, or a little bit of,
Good enough for me.
nice
Some
living.
goose.
So then you go up and tuck in for the night. And with that, we will go to Demi, Luke Dash, and Hypes, who are going to the castle, right? You're muted.
Yes.
All right.
We're
I'll be
following
back.
Demi.
There goes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm accompanying Demi. She will lead.
All right. So as you guys walk up to the castle gates, the guards partway open the gate from the castle, parts and opens up at the immediate sight of Demi. There is no, hey, who are you, or anything like that. And as you walk into this grand castle foyer. There's two staircases going up on the outside, all etched in this nice marble stone. This big red rug on the floor with the sigil of the upper skirts on it, which is, what is your family sigil?
I don't even
Is
know
it
what
a
you're talking
skirt like going like this?
It's
like
a
one
it's
blown
a
up?
a little mini skirt kind of going
Yeah, it's getting like blown up or something.
with one circle directly underneath it.
Perfect.
And there's rooms off to either side that look like they go into various wings of the castle. And you hear voices emanating from upstairs in the back, which sounds like Benedict kind of talking in a very intense manner with Alexander, Mr. Krub. Where do you guys go? Inside the castle.
Demi, you know the way.
I'm behind you 100%. I just wanted to escape the crowd. Now this place is giving me anxiety just looking at how big it all is, and there's no nature around.
There's a potted plant in the corner. You can go talk to it.
Well, I can't talk to plants, but can I go look at it and admire its beauty? And then can I doodle a heart right on one of the leaves with my doodle ring?
Sure.
Cool. I quickly ran over to the corner and did that real quick, and I just made a little
as you
heart.
start
And I
doodling the heart, a tear as he's walking up to the potion shop starts to notice that some of the dick is coming off. Just
on the door.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I put the giant dick on the door. Oh my god. Before I leave, can I like whisper like to the plant, grow strong, my little one. You can do it.
As you turn around and walk away, you swear you saw it kind of go.
Awesome. Awesome. Got the nature gods on my side.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
Son of a bitch. This isn't good. Hang on. There we go. Oh, I have it up here. You say Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. Nine. I keep rolling really low.
So as you start walking back to Demi and Ludash, your world kind of starts shifting a little bit, and colors are starting to appear.
Am I tripping out?
You're getting no, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I was like, man, I would have figured I'd be able to identify that. Like my nature is like pretty good.
Put a hallucinogenic on the inside corner of the
Yeah,
castle.
like in the middle of the courtyard. Like, what if like a little prince walks up to it and just like little Prince Timmy gets like stoned?
I just had to. I'm sorry. So as you guys walk in to the room where you hear the shouting, it's not shouting. It's more like intense discussions. The Duke and Duchess are sitting there talking to the Crudes. In deep negotiations about setting up a supply line for this antidote that Alara is going to be developing.
Who's all in the room?
Alexander and Nasera, who are Brood's mom and dad, as well as Benedict and Elizabeth. You have not been introduced to them, so as well as the Duke and Duchess of Harborview. I don't think you've been introduced to them yet.
Have the parents been healed yet? Wasn't the mom like infected?
Ben healed her.
Oh, Fen did heal her. Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah,
So
she's fully infected and has been healed.
okay, so they're clear. So the infection's not in the room.
That you are aware of, correct?
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast detect poison and evil or whatever I've been using.
Okay. You you look around the room? Do you do a full like 360?
Yeah,
Do you look
I do a
down?
full scan. I look down, up, left, right. I look in every
Everything
I look
looks
for everything.
looks
That
totally
could be
fine.
infected.
That plant that you sniffed and talked to doesn't look like it's got any kind of poison or disease on it. But you do look down and Nakama is glowing red.
I thought Nakama got healed.
Nope.
No. It hasn't even been any days. Why would he be glowing that red? Last time we checked, he had nothing. He was like just glowing.
The deal was for me to heal Nakama after I had a long rest, but I have not had a long rest since healing everybody else.
What are you doing, Mike? Stop. Stop. Stop.
Just saying. He's still glowing red. You haven't healed him yet.
He has time.
He's got a little bit of time. Depends on how the dice roll.
All right, hang on. Thinking.
All right, so I guess we just go in and I introduce.
I'm gonna hang back. I'm gonna let you guys. I'm just gonna like chill with Nakama, so no one gets near him.
Okay, so
I'll
I
let you
head
do
into
your
the
thing.
room.
Josh follows.
And I don't just barge in. I do a little knock so they can settle and.
We need to set up these supply lines at a reasonable cost, Alexander. Come in. Oh, Demi, oh, it's so good to see you. And your dad comes up and gives you this big old warm embrace. Your mother kind of starts doing one of these. You can see her starting to tear up a little bit. We haven't seen you. It's just there's been so much going on. We had word from the scouts that something happened in Bayview while you and Alistair were there, and then we heard that Alistair was okay, but we haven't heard from you, and we've just been so worried. So worried. Are you okay?
Yes. Yes. I am okay. I have not heard from Alistair.
Oh, dear, he made it back to Eagle Song. He's back at the school at the observatory. He's okay. He went back there after whatever traumatic thing happened at Bayview. He sounded very distraught, like it was bad. And he's been looking for you, and we told him that we have not heard from you, and we figured you would reach out to us when you got a chance, but yeah, we were so worried. Especially when we heard from Alistair, not from you.
Yeah, it's been rough, but we're here now, and we are trying to make sure that this plague, for lack of a better word, is not going to get to you.
Oh, we've got the guild here, the circles here. Like we'll be fine. It's gonna be okay. We need to worry about getting the supplies back to Ginsu, and Nasera and Alexander over here are our best bet, and they seem unwilling to negotiate on price.
So, Dad, do you mind if I speak to Nazera?
Go ahead.
So I do believe that you owe us.
Oh, you ripped me from my house.
My friend healed you so you didn't die.
Excuse me.
She could have left you to die, but she healed you. And now I do believe you owe us.
But I would have been fine in my room by myself with my husband, and we wouldn't have ever gotten sick in the first place. Weren't you guys the ones who got us sick?
No. You were literally coughing up blood.
Yeah, because that creepy guy came into my tent.
You
It
were
doesn't
way
happen
before
overnight.
that.
Doesn't happen overnight. Anyways, regardless of
Had a
the
bad
situation,
dream. I heard coughing.
God damn it. I'll never live that down.
I do believe that you owe us. Could you please just negotiate and get this going so that we can start getting the supply out?
Luke Dosh is not really paying attention to the conversation. He's just looking around the room, and he wants to use his cloak of passion to put the sigil on his cloak and match the people that are walking around. That's
Nice.
it.
Nice. So that you've got a cloak that looks like a palace guard.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Question. Since we're not in like adventure mode and we're more or less in like the city or whatever, am I able to change my spells? Or do I have to wait until we're in a rest period
You have to wait for a long rest.
in order to swap out different spells?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna be staring at Nakama.
Just looking at the disease coursing through
I'm
his
just staring at
veins.
his disease. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad.
Looks kind of bad.
Shut up. That's what I'm just gonna keep
Glowing
telling
red.
myself. I'm like wondering how the hell I'm gonna get him through this. Don't fucking kill my dog.
The dice decide.
The dice decide.
Okay, well now it's a D12. Got it.
No, dude, you can't do that.
I can do whatever I want. It's my
He's
story.
on my icon,
It's
dude.
my story. So you
Alright.
see Nasera, make a no. You see Nasera kind of look
Don't
down
fuck
and
me.
okay, Benedict. We'll do it for half of the cost. But know that we're gonna eat some of this, and you better eat some of the cost for this too. It's not gonna be just like an overnight project. Benedict goes, we'll be sourcing products directly out of here when we can. Yeah, that's the point, Benedict, is you're going to reap all the benefits from all of the import and export out of here, and we're just going to have to transport it back home. They start bickering again about the logistics of this operation and getting sidetracked, and it is a very tense situation in here. But as they start simmering down, you do say, Lugdash, you do notice that Alexander kind of has this look about him that he's not all there in the conversation. Like, he's there, he's present. Nasera's kind of taking the reins on the negotiation, but Mr. Krug looks a little reserved and inside his own thoughts right now. You're the only one who would pick up on that.
Okay. I do nothing.
Okay. So as they start talking, or they finish talking, the Krubs kind of excuse themselves. They get up and they leave. And oh my god, what's her name? What's your mom's name?
Sarah.
Elizabeth looks over at you,
mine?
Demi. Says,
Wrong, Corey.
dear, we have some things that we have to discuss. Some happenings about the realm that involve you. Do you want to join us for dinner, and we can possibly discuss them? You can bring your friends, she says, kind of questioning the two companions who have been introduced but have stood to the side and not said anything.
Yes, I do have a couple more that are meeting us here at the castle.
Oh, are they coming for dinner tonight?
Possibly. I don't know the timing. Could we have an open seat in case they do?
Of course. Sure. So
She's royalty, of course.
yeah, of course. There's plenty of room at the table. We'll set up another one for the peasants. Yes, we have plenty of room for you to sit. Your dog though might have to stay outside. I don't like fur in my food. Is that
If the
okay?
dog goes outside, I go outside. So looks like I'll join you guys later.
You're kind of rugged. I don't like you. But yes, the dog needs to eat outside. We are civilized here.
You ain't civilized if you can't be with nature.
Peace.
I'm just gonna walk out with my dog. We're gonna go find Fen and Atir and Brood. Isn't everyone over in the tavern right now? Over there?
I'm in the tavern.
Everybody's doing something separate right now.
Brood is not down.
Brood and Atir are in this tavern, right?
Atir is at the potion shop. He has not made it to the tavern yet.
No, here didn't you?
So all of these things
These
are
things are
happening
happening concurrently.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go find Brood at the tavern.
Okay. You did know that he was going to the tavern. Okay.
Yeah. He did say that before we all split up.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so you're going back to the tavern. You're just bailing out on dinner.
Yeah, well, hey, they're not letting Nakama chill, and plus, I'm not gonna let anyone know that he's not feeling too hot, so might as well get him out of the royal palace. I am gonna take that plant though on my way out. I feel bad for it. It's out in nature. Is that okay?
Are you asking or are you taking it?
I'm taking it.
So you go and pick up the plant.
How big is this plant? Hold on.
It's
Hold
a
up. Before I do
potted
it,
plant, and you are a dwarf.
okay, I think about it, and then can I like
think of you carrying an office chair out of the front door.
can I cast like a nice small druidic spell, like to make it like, you know, live a good life, you know what I mean, give it some more juice, you know what I mean, a little bit more minerals.
No, you don't. What?
All right, I'm just gonna. All right, if you're not letting me do anything with that, then I'm just gonna run back up to it. And I'm just gonna whisper, "Stay strong, my little one," and then I'm just like bailing. So yeah, me and Nakama are leaving. It just wiggled again. Sweet. And I'm also on the Bane door with my doodle ring. I'm gonna put PETA haters.
Okay.
I love my doodle ring.
All right.
And now I'm on my way.
Okay, so you're heading back to the bar.
Yep.
And you just sit down and you see Brood as you walk into the bar. You see Brood playing a song. Do you just sit down and enjoy dinner?
What is it like around the time Atir is showing up?
No.
Or is he showing up later?
He's showing up later.
Okay. I'm just
You
gonna
don't know that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go talk to the keep or the bar guy and ask how much it is for a room and just a meal.
For you,
Cheapest of cheap.
cheapest room. I mean, I got a cot out back that you can take that dog with you for. Bro, this is a restaurant. You can't just have a dog in the middle of our restaurant.
Dude, he's not just a dog. He's family.
He's
all right.
a dog.
He stays with me. He stays with me. All right. All right. Is there a place around here that serves with dogs? Let me ask you that.
Some stew, and you can take it out back. There's a sleeping bag out there. I'll charge you 2 silver for the meal and the room. Get out of my restaurant.
Do you have any dog food?
I'll throw some scraps in there for you.
How much? How much was it?
It's 2 silver. Just try to walk into a restaurant with a dog. It's the same size as you.
Hey, man.
It's like trying to walk into a restaurant with a Great Dane.
Dude, I didn't know you guys had the same rules as our reality.
He's a mastiff.
Excuse me.
It's a
like,
full
sorry.
bar.
Like, sorry. Are there not lizard people in this inn? What are you gonna do with them? They're the same.
They're people.
I talk to my dog, okay? He's a good boy. All right?
You can't just bring a dog into a bar.
Wait, why didn't it?
You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm
It's a
wrong?
health code violation.
Listen.
Why is it not so bad?
Are there healthcare inspectors in this world?
Yeah. They'll shut your shit down.
With magic. All right.
You're trying to
So,
the silver.
yeah.
You have the gold.
Yeah.
Put that to 3, and then put your silver to 10.
Oh, they make it do it like that, huh?
Put your silver to 10.
Put your silver to 10.
Yep. And then subtract your silver.
That makes me sad. All right, so I'm just gonna go out there with my dog, and we're just gonna take his sleeping bag, and we're also gonna put out my bedroll. And is there any like roof or anything like that I can like get under?
Nope.
Any sort of shelter?
Nope, you are in an alleyway.
So
You're like
hang
tucked
on.
into like these two walls.
I'm just like sitting here like this is why I hate the city.
of this
I just hate the
building.
city. This is awful. This is like no one's nice.
One wall
Everyone's
is
an ass.
stone, one
Like
wall
no,
is wood.
you know what I mean? No one wants to take care of my dog. So we're just gonna set up our little shop there. And we're just gonna be chilling for a bit. And then we're probably gonna, check back into the bar every once in a while and refill on water and go bother that guy because he's an asshole. But I already paid, so we're just chilling. We're not pushing the line or anything. We're just like going back and forth.
Okay. I just want you to know, I want you to keep this in the back of your mind as you're sitting there sulking in your alleyway. that
I'm
you
not
had-
sulking. When did I just say I was sulking? I'm just saying I hate
Oh,
the
I
city.
hate the
That's
city.
it.
You literally had the Duke and Duchess of the Kingdom willing to take you in for a night, as long as your dog ate outside.
Dude, my dog stays with me.
Just saying.
If people can't understand that,
Keep that in your mind.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't trust anybody except like my squad. They can ride him and they can chill with him.
Your
That's
squad's
it.
parents.
I don't like Bird's parents. I don't trust them at all. We've been
Anyway,
over it.
back to Demi and Lube Dash, who are in the castle, sitting down for dinner at this big maple table. Very large. It's one of those like tables that's like a tree trunk that's cut in half with stools around it. Super fancy, super nice. A big old rug runner that goes underneath it. There's candle torches all along the walls, and this gigantic feast. Think like cartoony castle feast laid out. At one end of the table are Alexander and Nasera, along with Elizabeth and Benedict. And then there are a bunch of empty place settings that are where Demi said her companions would be sitting, none of which have shown up for dinner. And then there is Demi and Luke Dash sitting next to each other on the far end of the table, just by themselves. And as you guys sit down to eat, you do see this petite little graceful gnome kind of waddle in and scream real high-pitched voice, "Oh my god, Demi!" And she runs up and gives you a huge hug, Demi, from behind. Oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long. How have you been?
I'm assuming this is my
This is Leary, your sister. Yeah.
sister. Oh, just great.
Oh, tell me all about your little date with Alistair. Was it so nice?
Until the city burnt down.
Oh, shut up. It did not. You guys
It did,
burnt
and then
the
I
city
lost
down?
him, and I couldn't find him. And Mom actually had to just tell me how he was doing because I still have yet to know.
You mean he didn't even bother calling you afterwards?
No,
What a slimeball. You deserve way better than him.
totally.
I'm so glad to see you. And then she turns around and runs, and she just sits down next to your parents to eat dinner. She just leaves you next to the table. So as you guys sit down and enjoy this beautiful, nice feast, Elizabeth asks to see you specifically, Demi, after dinner, and she comes down and sits next to you as they're kind of bringing out some cake and desserts and some puddings. She says, Demi, look, we need to talk. We need to have a conversation that I don't think you're going to like. The realm is going through some problems, and we think the Kroobs are at the heart of it. If not, they might be. We don't like them. You know that we don't like them. But with Eric dying, the Federation is starting to shatter, and it is weakening our position as nobles. There have been some uprisings in some of the other realms, and some of the peasants are seeking to overthrow. So we need to strengthen our alliances while we can.
Why do you emphasize the S?
Because it's my character, and I can do whatever I want with my characters.
I'm sorry.
Go sit outside.
I'm already out. Chilling like a villain. That's why I like nature. At least the outside's good to me.
As you're sitting outside, all of a sudden you hear thunder rumbling and a storm opens up on top of you.
No, that does not happen.
Nah, dog.
I'm like, no. I'm nature. I'm one with nature. I just take that cloud and I'm like, go. I'm like, oh yeah. We've dealt with enough bullcrap today. I'm like, see ya.
Oh fuck, dude.
So
does Lugdash overhear that or no?
yeah, she's sitting next to you, or Demi, who's sitting next to you, and kind of speaking to both of you. The Federation is crumbling, and we need to strengthen our position here in Bellinah as best we can. So I don't know how else to tell you this, Demi, but you are going to be betrothed to Peter Rose. Gifford's son.
Lugdash Gap.
We reached out to them at Taras Castle, and they told us that they were thrown out by this group of planewalkers that were supposed to be protecting us. And we think that those are the same ones who torched Bayview. We think that is spreading across the realm. So we're going to strengthen our house with the Roses and try and bring some stability there. Gifford and Peter are going to be in Tillicultry, Um, I think he's handing out aid or something to the people over there. Um, I don't know what his long term plans are right now, but we're here to help him. And once we get done dealing with these slime balls in Ginsu, these Kroobs. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's much I can do about this at the moment, so if this will help our family, I will do whatever it takes.
Okay. We appreciate that, Demi. We were talking with Gifford, and he thinks there was some foul play for what happened to Eric. Um, they think that he was poisoned by something. When he died, he died, and then he came back and threw up, and then died again. I don't. Something was going on. But yeah, Gifford is going to be in Tiliculture with Peter, and we're going to send you to Tiliculture to go see Peter and Gifford. See if we can't figure out what's going on. Gifford thinks the Azure Eyes from the Fey Realm are coming back, and we think that might be related, but we don't know. There's also while we're on the subject of sending you to Tiliculture, you need to be careful, and if you have this strong man next to you, I think that your travels will be safe. There's a group of hobgoblins that have come out of the mountains. They feel like they are safe again to roam the lands, which is kind of pathetic little beasts. I don't know where they went. They came out of the caves south of Eagle Song and went somewhere. We lost sight of them coming down the mountain. But just be careful when you go. Okay, dear.
Luke does
Yeah.
stuff in his face also.
You're stuffing your face, is that what you said?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
Everything on the table.
You can have a long rest. I'm just kidding. So yeah, she reveals to you the plan. Do you have any questions, Demi? I know it's hard, especially with what's been going on with Alistair.
Well, not really. I wish I would have known sooner and been spoken to about it, to be given a choice. But that doesn't look like it's happening, so
It's something that me, your father, and Gifford have been talking about for a while now, but we figured now was the right opportunity to pull the string on it and make you a proper princess. Maybe even future queen.
well, if I am being sent somewhere else, I guess it's whatever. Hey, Mom, you want to give me some money?
How much do you need?
How much are you going to give me? I have 20 gold on my person.
20 gold? You can't live in squalor like that. Go see
Yes.
Go see Jeremiah and tell him that you need some cash, and we'll get you some, okay, before you leave. Absolutely, we'll cover some of your travel expenses. Completely unreal that you have 20 gold to your name. Ugh, so sorry.
Been scraping the bottom of the barrel.
It does mean that you're gonna have to drop out of the circle, though.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So, like, you're just deciding my whole life now? That's nice of you.
Well, we're trying to keep the the kingdom together.
I have to be the glue, Mom?
We all have to be the glue. Our people depend on us.
But it sounds like you're forcing me to be the glue.
Well, what else can I do other than try and rebuild the places that need to be rebuilt? How do I keep people from uprising? Other than my love and generosity for the peasants.
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 You know what, Mom? It's fine.
Peasants.
I will do this. But just remember what I am doing.
I know it's hard, Demi. Thank you. And with that, she gets up, turns around, and walks away. Grabs Benedict, the Krubs, and Lily. What's her sister's name?
Lily, I think.
Grabs Leary, and they leave to go continue and possibly finish discussions about the supply lines for the antidote when it's done, leaving Luke Dash and Demi sitting at the table by themselves.
So it's looking like I'm going to be sent somewhere else.
Yeah, what's Tiliculture culture? Where's that?
I have no idea.
It's on the end of the peninsula on this continent.
Okay.
It's a pretty big town. You guys would know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really have a choice, so I'm gonna have to be sent there, and sounds like I'm gonna be beat up by some goblins. So we're gonna have to figure this out. Where are we going? Is anybody going to accompany me?
Yeah.
Just you.
I'll go with you. I'm the only one there.
Does anyone want to accompany me? It's just like this empty fucking room.
Empty room. Luke Dash sitting next to her.
I guess just me then, yeah.
It's like, well, shit.
Put me in the spot and just speak me a sign.
Lucky me.
He doesn't say anything. He just kind of raises his hand and looks around. Go.
It's kind of scratching your head, just like, That's fantastic.
I'll go, but I'm not going alone.
I'm just imagining her asking this question and her head just turning and looking at Luke Dash just.
It starts on the
Is
other end.
anyone gonna help me?
Luke Dash is still
Just to help me. Oh, that is great.
Well, I guess if we're gonna do this journey, we should get some rest. Where to?
Well, I need to go speak to Jeremiah. He's about to give me some
Oh, great. Yeah.
of my
Me, I shot them off.
earnings.
I'll go with you.
So you go see Jeremiah. He stands and looks at you and gives you. Hold on.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I know he was going to try and leave me out. 789
gold.
Holy hell.
Bruh.
fucking rich. I don't know what to tell you.
Sick.
I say that as I just got told myself. So
Yeah, you
Here you go, Miss Upper Skirt.
and you were like, yeah, get fit out of it away. I was like, yeah.
These are your travel expenses for Tilculture, as well as a little bit of payment to the Roses for the ceremony. He's this little, tiny gnome, very skittish, very thin. Either your quarters have been prepared. We've also prepared some quarters for your guests. Your guest. Sorry. Would you like to stay in the same room as her? We can kind of undo the other accommodations if that's required.
No.
I think we're good.
Okay. Right this way. Right this way. He leads you up
Wait,
to.
Lugdash wants gold too. He holds out his hand.
You will be paid by the Roses in return for delivering the princess.
Deal. Let's do it.
Thank you for your swift and thoughtful kindness for delivering the princess for us. Right this way. He takes you upstairs to deliver you to your quarters for the evening, where you both get a long rest. Atir, you see Brood Lee brings us back to the tavern, where outside it's starting to rain. I'm just kidding. Where Atir, you see Brood go outside after his set. Looks like he had a successful set, and he starts to smoke his pipe. Looks like he's gonna be fine. Do you head up to your room?
do I head up to my room? Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna sit here and watch the second part of the show. No, I'm just hanging out. So
Okay. So his show goes on, no problem. You see a little confrontation with the dude, but then he starts laughing at Brood's jokes. And looks like all's good. It looked like it started out kind of iffy, but he looks like he's fine. So his set has ended. He did his little comedy routine, and you see him go outside like he's gonna go continue his night somewhere else. What do you do?
just pay attention to the room. See if there's anyone of importance.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Even if he gets a nat 20, he won't notice me.
That's because you're outside with the dogs.
I told you I was checking in periodically to like get water and whatnot.
I see nobody.
He sees nobody. He fell
Well, I
asleep.
got a 9. I thought it was a 1. It's a 9. Sorry.
You fall asleep at the table.
Well,
so yeah, you don't see anybody important. Hypes comes in and out. You don't notice him. He just kind of goes in to get some more water and some more food when him and the dog are hungry, and they go back out. Everybody gets a long rest for the night as you go up and retire into your quarters. Everybody gets a long rest except for Brood and Fen.
Damn it.
Actually, Brood, you would get a long rest because technically you didn't do anything for 8 hours because you were, as you awake, you see the sun is shining and it looks like it is early morning and you are face down in front of the bar.
Shit. My head hurts.
Yes, it does. So it is early morning. I don't remember where you guys said you were going to meet up, but Brood, where's the first place that you would go?
I thought
I'm
we
gonna
said we were all
go-
meeting up at the fountain, right?
No, we all agreed we were going to meet up at the castle.
Oh,
yeah.
I am gonna go to the bathroom and the tavern and wash up.
Nice. So as you wash up and clean yourself off, As you come out, you see a tear coming down the stairs from. Looks like he's had a nice long rest. Feels very
Hey, man.
refreshed. Took a shower already this morning.
How was your night?
Huh?
I said
was that?
I don't know if I bought new clothes.
Did you
No.
buy new clothes?
I don't remember. I don't think I did.
You did not buy new clothes that I'm aware of.
Okay. So I'm just walking down in my ripped up clothes. That's fine.
You can go buy new clothes real quick.
And a backpack, because I don't have one.
Okay, it's 15 for the backpack and 1 for the clothes. 16 gold, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have done that yesterday. So you have a new backpack and new clothes, new threads.
Backpack.
You two meet up, and as you head out, you see Hypes sitting with Nakama. Hypes, I need you to roll a d10, please.
How much gold?
Can I? Am I able to do anything before this?
You are not. This is for the last night. This is the first thing that happens to you. Is you need to roll a d10.
Oh yeah, I can do this right here. Just roll a regular d10.
Correct.
This is how much damage you take. Where's my dice? Oh, here it is. D10. Roll a 3.
Okay, reduce Nakama's maximum HP by 3, please.
Oh, poor boy. How do I get that in here? That'd be extras. By 3? Oh, man.
Yup.
He would have full health now, though, after the rest, right? And now we
He
take
does
it
not
down by
recover
3.
his max HP that he already had lost.
Oh, right. Okay.
His HP reduction stays.
How do I...
So
He had 8, so he should have 5 HP.
Oh, so he just took damage, not like permanently remove the max HP?
You need to temporarily remove 5 HP, 5 max HP. So he has 5 total hit points.
yeah, I don't remember how we did that. Hang on.
Would I do temp HP?
Temp HP override. Or modifier.
It only lets me go up, not down. Or would I do...
So do the...
Let me see something here. Okay. So temp HP would be 6. He took 3 from 9.
You can just reduce his HP to 5, and know that that's his max right now. Just keep track of it.
Got it. I think.
Go to
fucked up now.
Go to tap HP. Click that down.
Hang on, I'm just gonna do what Mike said. I'm just gonna do what Mike said.
Just keep track of it. Whatever his HP is what his max HP is.
All right, so I have 5. So
Yes,
that much we know. Bing bong. He's gonna. Oh, I see max HP now.
There we go.
It's like right there.
So you start heading with Nakama towards the castle, and you see a little bit of ways ahead of you, Brood and Natir walking as well. And then
Am I allowed to? I'm sorry. Am I allowed to do anything now? After that?
Now you can, yes.
Okay. Is he still poisoned?
Is he still poisoned? You tell me.
Well, he has to be. No. Okay, nature check. Okay, fine.
Or a medicine check. I'm sorry.
How about a nature check?
Nope. How about a medicine check?
How about a nature check, my guy? Okay, here we go. Medicine. Fuck. Sorry, excuse me. I shouldn't be swearing like that. 7.
Looks fine.
All right.
Looks like you probably had some bad stew last night.
I'm just gonna go ahead and cast one of my spells just to make sure. I'm gonna cast where is it? Lesser Restoration. and that removes one disease.
As you cast Lesser Restoration on Nakama, you see him kind of perk up a little bit more, and he seems to have gotten a pep in his step back, and you can restore his maximum HP.
Praise Jesus.
Make sure
Now,
you take that spell slot off.
Yeah, I just used it. So now he has full HP with his full max HP, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So as you guys are walking, you also see Fen coming in, and as you approach the fountain behind the castle behind, you see Demi and Luke Dash standing, waiting, ready. Looks like they have their bags packed and are ready to go. And the party has once again come back together.
Hey guys, what a night, huh?
I want to get out of this city so bad.
Me too, my friend. Me too.
What do we got to do to get out of here? Like, what's next?
Where do you want to go?
Lugosh looks at Fen and goes, why do you look so tired?
Because I'm really tired. I didn't sleep at all.
Yeah,
Um,
me too. Me too.
is that a brood? Is that a black eye?
No, no, it's just makeup from my performance last night.
It's a beauty mark.
Were you
It's just
playing?
makeup.
Were you playing a domestic violence victim? I don't get it. I don't know.
No, I was singing a song,
Holy shit.
and that's a little dark coming from someone like you.
A little frog says like a nice
So-
dark joke like that. Fantastic.
What about you, Atir? Anything happen with you? Did you find any money?
No.
Okay.
Just had it.
Are you looking for cash?
I'm gonna go check on our 12 horses real quick.
Oh yeah, I think I left some in there.
Do you head over to check on the horses?
No, I
That's
guess
point.
we're gonna get there eventually, but no,
Do we have any way to like call Alana about the
Antidote.
Yeah, well, she's got it, right, guys?
You guys just dipping.
Alara?
It's like we've done what we needed to do
Yeah, we
here.
dropped it off. Peace out. Fuck
Hey,
I mean, I don't really want to leave yet because I know that Alona is still in the town. So,
do you know of any nature park in here, Demi?
There's a forest right over there.
Where's over there? Where's over there?
She points and you look, and there's just trees coming up off the side of the castle. Like it's been there the whole time.
Like how big is this space?
They're small animals, if that's what you're
Yeah,
wondering.
it's a big town, so they've got like a Central Park kind of thing going on in like the back corner of the city walls.
Are there any predators I can see? Like small predators out there, Michael?
Make a perception check to see if you can see across the town any small predators like a coyote.
I don't know. I got something in my eye. I rolled a 4, so I just I can't really see right now.
You can't even see the trees.
I squinted, but like all of a sudden, like the sun got out of the clouds, and I'm like, I'm just like chilling.
Looks
It's
safe.
like just like another reason why I just don't like the city.
Looks safe. It's fine.
So did we solve that water problem? Who's solving the water problem?
The
We gave it to Alara.
yeah, isn't that
She's
who
got the
we were
cure.
talking about?
Who
Jimmy,
needs the
can't you
cure?
use your
Who needs
circle
it?
magic and talk to her?
I don't know. Maybe the whole entire city next,
Yeah.
like over.
I can.
Didn't they leave though?
No, I mean they're still out there, and some of them might still be infected for all we know. Because when we left, like some of us were infected, like some of the people that we rescued, like they might have been infected.
To Ginsu?
Yeah.
Should we go? Should we head back to Ginsu?
I mean, me personally, I'm done with that place. We visited two. I'm a nature guy, and we've been at one undead place, no nature. You know what I mean? Like opposite of nature. Like, and now we're in the city, concrete. Like, I'm not like, I'm not all about the concrete jungle. I like wood.
Bro,
You
You know,
just need
I
some
like.
green time is all. Do you want to just?
medieval. There's
I'm,
fucking
all I'm
stone,
saying
there's no
is like
concrete.
let's like I love you guys as a party. Like I've grown to appreciate you all, but like the sooner we get out of here, the better for you, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty chill, but like these places get me anxious. So
Do we need to go back to Alara, or can I speak to her without going there?
Do you have a spell to speak to her?
No, she told me to get a hold of her or whatever through the circle.
She has a spell that can speak to you. If you don't have a spell that can speak to her, then you probably have to go see her.
Didn't know it was a thing. Okay, so do we go back and check to make sure that she's got what she needs? How many days has it been?
One.
2?
One. It's been 1 day.
Oh
I
jeez.
think she said it was.
It's only been 1 day.
Yeah, you guys split the party up into fucking 6 things. I'm sorry. I had to do 6 things in one night.
yeah, each of us had our own personal 15 to half hour, 45-hour session.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did good. I mean,
Yeah,
better
this
than
is-
what
I
I
mean,
did.
this
Like
is-
when everyone tried to split on me, I was like, "This is bullshit." Like,
This was a good session. I like it.
Well,
You
okay,
like
so
it?
Want to have
clearly
like a little
she
mini
doesn't
choose your own
have-
adventure.
it wasn't that bad. No, I did. Like, I thought it was pretty nice. Oh wait, are we done? Or are we still going?
We need to be done, but you guys
Still
need to
haven't
decide where you're going first, so I know what to prep
Okay.
for next
Okay.
week.
Well,
As
real
a
quick.
character, I would like Brood would like probably to stay, do something within the city. So I'm open to whatever in the city. I just want to kind of go somewhere that Salona might be, That's what I'm
What-
looking for.
What was the main point of us coming here? Out of curiosity, it was for the cure, right? So, like,
We don't have the cure, so we shouldn't leave yet.
yeah.
Agreed.
So
Yeah.
we should probably go check on the cure, and then see what's up with that. And then if we're good, if they said like, "Hey, we can like replicate this and like hand it out," like, hey,
You guys want to go to like
you know
a
what I mean?
park or something?
So, like,
Kind of like maybe we all needed a little bonding experience. How about that
did you say
together?
a park? Did you say a park?
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
out in the
Outside
trees?
walls.
I'm totally down for a breather. We could go out.
I'm just saying, guys, listen,
If it's somewhere
we've
where
been
we
kind
can
of
take
we've
a
kind of
nap,
been through a
that would be
lot.
Great.
We've kind of been through a lot. We haven't really got to know each other yet. So why don't we take, the next day off, kind of have a little Saturday fun session together, just here in Harborview. I'm sure there's something to do.
I think we need to worry about the cure first. I think that
Well,
we're.
I mean, Alara's got that, so we'll just check in with her tomorrow.
But
or day
isn't it
after
done?
tomorrow.
Isn't it done?
No, she
She
needed
said
2
1
days.
to 2 days to be sure what the infection is, and 1 to 2
Yeah.
days after that for the antidote.
So we got some time to kind of just putz around town,
We have 3 days to kill.
Is there any bounties? Is there a bounty board?
Well, you'd have to go look,
You have to look for
but
one.
I think we can maybe just kind of go for a walk, see what we find. But I think we should maybe just spend some quality time together. What do you guys think?
Quality time. Let's go kill somebody.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, might as
this
well
guy's like-
make some money. You
Yeah,
know what I
like,
mean?
let's- I understand
down with
hypes,
that.
but maybe we take a break from work. We got some toy money to spin around. Maybe
It's not work if
hey.
the bounty is making me go outside.
Hypes. Do you want to race horses? We've got all those horses over by the gate, right?
Yeah, I was talking to those horses. They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice.
Right, we found all those horses on our way here. Let's race them, huh?
I don't know about racing. Nakama might try and follow, but
Luke
Tie
Dog's
her up.
Demi's getting
She's
Who?
what?
she's getting married.
who?
Demi.
Demi, we got to get you out of here then.
Wait, she's getting married?
When are you?
Don't you know marriage is a trap? No, I was kidding.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's
Yep. My parents are essentially forcing me to marry someone.
Who?
Where?
What does that mean?
Peter Rose. He's from the Rose family, and they're trying to.
Take the upper skirt.
Yep.
You know, Rose. I could write a song about that.
You
I'll
could.
write that down.
Excuse you. Hey.
All right. Well, I think I'm down. Are we agreeing to just maybe go putz around the city, see what we find? Or
No,
Oh my
wait,
gosh.
no. This is the problem. Like,
I want to see what
Demi.
works. Hold on.
Demi, do you want to get married?
Okay. So here's the thing.
Who is Mary?
So when a man and a woman, or just two people in general, just love each other very much.
I'd like to pick up Fen, so that way she can hear better.
Really?
What?
So
Brian, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
No,
I thought you were
Bird picked her up.
13.
Oh, brood. Okay, thank God.
I think you're fine.
Can't remember. Hang on.
I think it's 10 or 12.
I think it's 11.
I think it's 17.
Where do I find that, Mike? I can't remember.
It's under feet, I think.
Look at your feet.
Oh, look.
What'd you say? 13?
Yes, chef.
Okay, you're good for now.
Yes.
For now.
She said Mary, like the act, not a person, Mary.
I don't get it.
like my parents want me to have a wedding.
I've never heard that word.
Sounds like we need to get
don't
you
think
into a
drunk-
dress.
I don't think drunks do that.
shopping day.
Let's go shopping, everyone.
Gonna go.
We're hanging around the city.
Yeah. We're hanging for the cure, and we're gonna go get Demi a new skirt.
Do you want to get married though?
Okay.
She doesn't have a choice. Her
So-
parents are doing it.
I don't have a choice, but it's to better our kingdom.
Yeah,
That
but
sounds
do
fair to me.
You want to get married?
But Hypes, there's going to be an epic journey across nature to get there.
We have to go
You're getting married.
Yeah.
somewhere else
The wedding's
for
not
me
here.
to get married. There's going to be hobgoblins on the way.
We
need-
gotta
Sweet.
protect you. Is what I'm
Yes,
saying.
I need protection, and this is to save essentially everything.
But do you have a dress?
We should probably
I do
get
not.
you.
Okay, so dress shopping today. We'll leave tomorrow, and then we'll check for the cure
Before we leave.
before we dip. right? Because I'm sure she's got it. She's crazy
She
good.
said she was very certain that that's
Yeah.
what it was before we left.
So how many days are there until your wedding?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I just have to go there, and then the wedding's going to happen.
Do you have
Well,
an
that's very.
assistant
What?
that might
They're
have
just
more
waiting on me.
It
information?
must be nice to be a noble. Huh.
Where
Like
Why do
I'm
we have to
trying to
go
help
to this
you
wedding?
out, and I need you to help me help you out. Do you understand?
So
My little dwarf body is just getting like it's turning more into a square because I'm just like locking up, just like I'm just trying to get just get a little bit out of you. That's all I want.
are we
A little
going?
bit of info.
Are we going shopping today? Because if we are, you guys know I can't shop on an empty stomach.
Where do you have to go to get married?
A church.
It's a place called
Thanks, Brood.
Tiliculture.
Kitty Culture,
Yes. Really culture.
my kind of city. All about nature.
It's just another
How
city.
far is it from here?
It's a,
Is it a boat ride or?
no, it's not
I'm
a
looking
boat
on the
ride,
map.
It's a journey. It's not.
Oh, it's all the way there on the peninsula.
It's
That's a journey.
It's on the peninsula. A lot of sand.
I don't see it on my Google Maps.
Excuse you. Get on my Google map.
I Google Earth.
Like we're gonna be crossing a desert to get there.
No, it's like a road along a thin peninsula.
Can you ping the map in chat?
Here, I
It's
got it.
pinned.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it seems like we get to, see the coastline, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm down.
Well, I think. Yeah. I guess the cure's
Okay.
fine.
So
But
you
like
gotta.
Simona might be here, but
So I guess go dress shopping.
yeah, she needs a dress.
Okay. So we'll go
Yeah.
dress shopping and then get the cure. See if we can get like a copy of it and hold on to it.
Probably grab lunch because I
So-
kind of need food.
Sure. And then and then probably ship off the next day.
So
Okay.
do all of us have to be like we getting dressed for this wedding? Are we part of this?
Yeah,
Or
we
is this just for you?
men of
But yeah.
honor, maids
That's
of
not what I'm
honor.
asking.
Are we invited?
Do we have to be in attendance?
Do you need a performer?
I'll be his backup dancer.
You know as much about this wedding as I do. I just know who I'm having to get married to. So, if you would like to be like ready to perform, that would be cool.
But you
Can
can make
you-
that happen though, because it's your wedding, right?
So for now,
No, you're okay.
Luke Dodge
yeah,
has a great
everybody's
idea.
coming.
He wants to go grab all the horses and trade them in at the shop the next session.
Good idea.
Let's do it.
And
After
then,
we race them. No.
could you invite your mother to come with us for dress shopping? I feel like it's an important moment. And she might know more about this wedding, so we can also talk to her about that.
Or my
True.
mom can come.
You
I
know
can go
what I
find
mean?
her.
I don't care about your mom. I just want,
Okay.
yeah.
It's
I
also
mean,
mom
let
thing.
me talk to my mom and see if she wants
the crews are
her to
evil.
come because they're kind of like not super happy with each other right now.
Your parents are not super happy with each other. So we just
My mom and Brood's mom.
Oh.
Were the
Okay.
crews being rude? Very shrewd. I might include.
I mean, come on, dude.
Hey, Brood, I happened to notice something while we were in the castle. Who's in charge in your family?
Who's in charge
And don't
Yeah.
give them any tude,
of
brood.
the company?
Yes.
That's my pops.
Okay. All right. So like he signs all the paperwork.
Yeah, everything's in his name. My mom's just kind of for show.
Got it. All right. Good to know.
Are you gonna kill him?
What?
Sorry.
Let's go check the bounty board.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how to wrap this up. I gotta get going.
Yeah.
You guys, we'll figure out exactly what you want to do.
We spent 20
town.
minutes trying to figure this out.
Yeah, that's fine. It's totally fine. I got some ideas for things to prep in case you decide to do any of them. So we'll
Perfect.
get ready.
Let's do it all, guys. Let's just split up.
Split up again.
Split up. This time we'll go one in each different way and have our own little adventure, and then we'll meet back up, and then we'll talk about the next thing about maybe getting a.
I thought this was a single player game.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I had a little moment there.
Okay, good night, everyone.